to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro should. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Stone look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. Wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like
Whiteout conditions throughout the Great Plains sure made travel difficult, but we're still expecting a full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage at 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw right away. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Broncos at 9-7 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
That's taken in by Franklin. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. To throw now, Shuck. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
He's going to keep this again, and they'll run it here. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. To throw is Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's sort this out. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Oh, this is blocked. The Saints have got it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and it's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing, Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play. They're the better of the 2 units here so far.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. You look at this Saints defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary. That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Oh.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going. It's Nix. That's to his running back, complete. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Saints have got it back to within a score.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Completed the one. And he will not make it into the end zone, but there is a flag down far side of the field, so let's see what that's all about.
No fair.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Have you died yet? No? Okay.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Broncos 13, Saints 8.
A wild work.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now the Central Florida
Marco plays some skate.
And they see right through that defensive as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up
Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
To throw, here's Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton 44 yards. And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Shuck now to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
So you have maximum freakism.
Final play of this first quarter. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Third down, Shuck from the gun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down. And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Nix to the air.
That nigga's so ass.
Just driving a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown, but incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead. The Broncos send out their punter now. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Oh, design run for their wideout. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for him. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Here's Shuck. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Tyler Shuck scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll turn to Kamara. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now it's Nix. They'll get that complete to Franklin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. That's caught inside the 20.
But if you're going, no. But if you're gonna do a sub, GT Bud.
Touchdown number 50. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
They're both about the same distance away. Wow. You're gonna waste your money. Not waste. You're going to spend your money on this on a sub of nature.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New Orleans.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Play action. Shuck. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw once more. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. To throw is Shuck. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's Nix. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
To throw is Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw. Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
The Broncos send out their punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing, Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. To throw now, Shuck. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. They're going to look to throw. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that'll be tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football.
Not doing well.
You're going to cost your team chances. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw, here's Nix.
Why do none of you niggas want to go for the ball? Holy hell.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Best case scenario. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
The Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through the second half as we are back underway in Denver. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one, 11 yards in the first down.
When teams have a tough time running the ball, as this one has throughout this game, it's so easy to just say, forget it, let's throw the football. But that's exactly why you stay with the running game. Eventually, you stick with it, you make some adjustments.
You're so trash.
As the game goes on.
Pat Surtain up to make the play.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, how good do you feel as a defensive coordinator right now?
I thought the game already started.
I
thought that game already started.
And he'd be able to take a few extra chances.
Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Broncos take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out of Portland, especially given the new rules, they're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got to setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Captain, ready.
As of 5:32.
Throwing Nix.
Yeah.
This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
40. Saints 14.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
This now a 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception,
that's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 52 yards. And the Broncos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Saints.
Y'all got him?
It's been a back and forth game, a lot of points.
They got fucked up out there.
That return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2.
Potentially.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 9.
Hold on, set. Motion. Ready. 180.
Again, it's Harvey. He'll get about 4 here, down at the 43-yard line.
The way things have gone in this this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 3rd and 4. Nix from the shotgun. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
It's hard to win a game when you won't catch a ball.
and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Essentially, you think so. But he pressed the button and then ball's in his hand, and then ball's no longer in his hand. I'll still be trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
Now Shuck. That is caught. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
For the nigga didn't want to play me because, I haven't played in years. I'm not good.
With intelligence, found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Yeah,
Drops this off to
I'm
Kamara
looking
out of
at
the backfield. From the 38 now, here's 2nd
Hey,
down.
young. I looked up and was not expecting that, though. Maybe Denver is making the playoffs. Good.
In this league, yeah.
Shuck.
I know they.
And this one taken in by Olave.
Oh,
This is going to
the
be
one
on
that got.
first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
I fucking hate him. He's terrible.
Shuck now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I can't fucking stand him. Tyler Show.
He's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Again, it's Shuck. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brandon Jones picking it off. Now Jones. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Nix to the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now it's Nix. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Hey, yeah.
Jalen Waddle, 82
The
yards.
most adventurous tour.
And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I can't. Depends on what they got you trying to tour him. Like if it's
4 or 5.
going on a Jeep, a fucking Jeep. Move!
So players shake it up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara.
They better have you in a Jeep for about an hour and a half and then fucking.
Look at the score, bro. He wasn't doing anything. My bad.
That's crazy. It'd be your own people's.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recount
A tour with a bunch of mirrors like you, nigga. Bro, why is Tyler shut? Like, his balls are not getting there, bro. What the fuck?
Ride and shoot.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
This nigga, bro. His balls are terrible. I don't think I have Taysom Hill anymore. No, he did get released. I didn't let him go. I think he was already gone when I picked him up. Yeah, I don't highlight it no more. Yeah, Tyler Snugger. Yeah, he's out.
Centipede is guided ATVs and UTV tour. $75 per person. That's a lot of money, you think?
Yes, it's a lot of money. Fuck that. I'll go look at the centipedes myself.
No, it's called. I guess the ride is called Centipede, like I would ride.
Welcome back now to Denver.
Yeah.
And this is a blowout so far.
Yeah, white people. Really miss my nigga.
The Saints on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be third and forever. And now the backup here to throw. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, 10 a.m. in the morning.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by.
I haven't.
And that time,
that place is new.
Window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete. Rattler going to look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To the air is Rattler. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Throwing is Rattler. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field.
I'm with this.
Feels like there's an extra on every snap because
Kayaking?
they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Looks like it's $35.
47, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, rent.
Kayaking where?
Once more with Harvey. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And
Right, you can.
Kayaks and paddleboard.
Pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And unable to connect.
England double kayak.
Now give them credit. They
2 hour rental
but it's going to
start.
bring up 4th down.
8 a.m. to
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said
4
for
hours.
calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Kayaking's cool.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Outside. It's not new to me, so like it's not like cool to me. Like if that's something you want to do, like sure, bro. Like don't wait on me to do what you want to do. It's your birthday week.
These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. They'll try to run a reverse here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 60 red.
Yes, how you doing? Where you guys located?
Drops it incomplete. Now their struggles continue here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't.
I'm not from
but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And unable to break away, they stop them a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs.
My birthday is tomorrow. So you got it.
That one looks like he'll throw.
I mean, y'all will be there. You can tell me.
And that'll be incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
What?
That will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On play action, here's Nix. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down.
There where you can send me the link to my phone number.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Bombers. Almost set.
Your name is Savannah? It's breaking up. What did you say?
Captain.
Oh, Braden. Okay, Braden. Gotcha.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Set, ready.
Here's Rattler.
With that shit. Come on, yo. $35, yo. If you ain't do that shit for me. It's not new to you, but it's new to you doing that shit for me. Oh.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
All about, oh my God.
Throw there, and it is intercepted.
I feel like he's just throwing shit.
He takes this one back into the end zone.
The niggas are terrible. The niggas are 72.
Okay, it could be a 66.
I think it was a 66 last season. I had to use both QBs. You try to level niggas up, bro. These niggas are fucking horrendous. They have no fucking awareness. Receivers will get to a spot, will wait for the ball. DBs will just be sitting there and not even waiting for the ball. They'll just get there and then fucking stop running. Ball will go over their head, not be looking. Ball will go fucking at their feet, not be looking. Niggas just don't want to fucking be here, bro. Press a button so niggas can attempt to go for the ball. Ball hit their hands, fall out their hands. Ball will be thrown ahead of them. They'll catch it for 2 steps and pull out Isaiah Likely and drop the shit. Like, should be what?
Likely is